Raven on the beat.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Pristine production.
And welcome to another Pristine Productions here, guys. Pole record in the box. And also, be sure to check out
Pristine production.
my Pristine Production website.com website. Nice afro beat, soca beat, reggae beat, dancehall beat
Raven
on the spot there. But today we're going to talk about mixing 808 on afro beat here. And I'm going to share some tips and tricks here, so let's get right to it. And welcome back to the show, guys. I do apologize, a little bit of fresh cold there, but I'm doing all right. I'm just got a little bit of cold here, so I do apologize for the slight shift in the tone of voice here. But today we're talking about mixing 808 on afro beat here, and I'm going to show you a useful tip in getting the 808 to be more present and more aggressive within the track, especially in the Afrobeat genre, for different Caribbean artists here. So I'm going to play this track back here, original built by me, produced by me here.
Raven on the beat. Pristine production.
I'm going to bring up the bass line here. Now the first thing you hear is that that double hit there, when that bass soars in. Pom pom pom. You want to bring in that rhythm. You want to give it a little bit of spice. So when it's coming up, you don't want. It's very important. Like the first couple seconds of your rhythm, even the intro, that it has a groove and it's catchy. So you got people already becoming your fans of hearing a good rhythm like this one here. So I'll play the 808 here. So what I'm doing here, I'm using a 808 sample, nothing special, tuning 808, and I'm gonna go on my mix process here to show you what's going on with this 808 here on this Afro soca beat here. Now I have about 4 plugins on this 808 here. So I'm going to go through them. The first one is the LNS. I'm going to turn all of them off here. I'm going to gauge each one. I'm going to explain to you. So I'm going to bring in the 808 and adjust the drums here. Now by itself, without the plugins here, you're hearing the bass a little bit soft. It has a lot of grit on it, but it's a little bit soft here. So we need to add a little bit of analog texture here. You know, we need to give it a little bit more oomph, a little bit more body here. So I'm using the NLS here. And I'm not going to take too long on this video here, you know, because my vocals is not all that on par. But still, Brother Ray is bringing it to you guys. You know, I'm still here, still going strong. Just got to get over the still cold, man. So keep me in your prayers, guys. So I'm boosting a little bit of drive here. As you can hear, as I put in the NLS here, off, on, that drive is giving that 808 that extra body that we're talking about here. We don't want to go too crazy with it, so I cranked it up to about 40 dB on the drive here. This is off, on. Let's see what it sounds with some of the music here. The bass is somewhat still kind of low. You might say, well, Ray, all you got to do is turn up the volume. What you'll get is a loud, thin 808. So we want to make sure we're getting headroom here as a process as well. So, which brings me to my my second channel strip here. So I'm gonna bring in back the drums here. Now I'm getting a lot of extra sub end here, so I'm gonna engage the channel strip here, and I'm taking off a little bit of 31 hertz. 30 in the 808 frequency range here, 30 hertz. Most systems won't pick it up unless you have a super subby surround sound system. But you can remove some of that, or 25, just to clean up that 808. You want big rumble in the jungle, but you don't want you want a floppy end to it. So I'm rolling off about 31 here. And whatever I'm losing, the NLS is providing that harmonic saturation here. I'm adding a little bit of compression here as well. Since that bass is kind of climbing up now with harmonic saturation, I want to control it with a little bit with compression here. So I'm going to bring in the decapitator here now. So and then this is where it starts to get fun here. Let me unmute the reverb, the effects plugins and stuff that I have here. Turn on the decapitator here. Listen to that harmonic information here. Listen to the low end of the 808 when it goes up, boom, boom. The drive I'm pushing here on the sound toys is actually adding a little bit more power to the low end here. So what we're initially shaving off with the channel strip, so we can clean up the 808, we're giving it natural sounding oomph at the bottom without sounding overpowering here. Off. On. Now with getting there, the 808 is kind of still a little bit lost in the rhythm there. I'm hearing it, but I'm not feeling it as yet. This is which brings us to our fourth effect on the rack here, which is the CLA 3A. To top it off, add a little bit more harmonic volume through the analog texture here, and a little bit more hard compression here. So I'm going to turn on the CLA here. Off. On. When I turn on the CLA 3A, you can hear that bass taking off. It's a part of the track now. I'm feeling it right in my face, but it's not getting in. It's not up here. It's right here, and I'm feeling the music around it here. So that's what we did there, guys. So I'm going to play the before and after here. Before, not feeling anything. After. So what we did, we managed to enhance the 808 by giving it some harmonic saturation with the decapitator and the NLS, and roll off a little bit of bottom end to clean it up, and roll back in some more to a bigger bottom end with the CLA 3A as a finishing point, getting volume and gain and presence, so we're getting more power without have to raising the volume of the 808, and also we're getting the 808 to become a part of the track. It's not disconnected here. And it flows nice with the drums here. So I'm gonna stop there, guys. This is a short one here, but I'm gonna catch you guys on next one.